Good morning, welcome back to a new video. We are starting it here in the beautiful gardens. This video started a lot more before anything got green or before flowers came out, but we want to talk about it because it does take a while for us to do this and to make it possible, but it's probably going to be more than one video still. The plan here, we have not talked about what we want to do with this garden. This is going to be like a beauty garden, like our secret garden. We had the idea, like I think like somewhere in March or something, we came up with like, what if we do this as a secret garden? So it's going to be a secret garden. So we want to plant nice bushes here, but nothing eatable except for these apple trees that are already here, but those are not a problem. And here is going to be our birds, so our chickens and our goose, and potentially if we get any other birds, some beauty birds or some more water birds, because we're going to include the whole lake in this garden. We need to fence it all up, all around the lake, all the way back till our house corner. From one corner to the other, all around there's a fence, and this whole garden becomes theirs. So it is a lot of land just for birds, but it's also going to be like a beauty garden. We don't want them anywhere near berries or where we plant things, strawberries, all of those things they just destroy, eat. They don't care, they just go and rip it. So we want them away from there as soon as possible, because strawberries are about to come out and we want them in here. And we can't do anything upstairs because if they see salads, doesn't matter if we have those strings there, they're just gonna go through it and eat the salads. At the start you saw we put some entrances. Those are gonna be some nice arcs that we're gonna do. We have a plan for that and we need to just do it. It's a lot of tedious work. Yeah, it takes a while to make an arc from kind of scrap wood, not really like a proper arc, because we want it to look wild, like a wild secret garden that you enter and it's really beautiful inside. We want it like really enclosed where you cannot see their surroundings like you do now, where all the fields are visible. We would like really like feel like you're in another garden, like a dimension nearly. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And now we're gonna show you how we tried another thing, which is like a fence, a traditional style fence. So let's show you those clips now. This is the fence we came up with. I really love this design and it works really well. It seals it pretty tightly, and they're really tight, like you cannot push them open and break them, and you know, birds will not be able to do that. And I don't think a fox will try to get through this. It's not that easy, but it takes a lot of time. As you can see, we even left this because we could not find enough straight sticks. So we got a lot of straight sticks from the ditch. We gave them to the animals cleaned them, they dried out, and then they're gonna come on here. It's gonna be a long, tedious process again, so we're just gonna do this slowly. We're gonna add actual fence, like just a normal metal an actual metal fence, and we are gonna then remove it slowly and do a section, remove it and do a section, till this whole side is done, and then same on the other side till the lake, and the rest is gonna stay normal fence because we're not doing it all the way around. That's gonna take forever and use so much sticks that it's gonna take forever even to cut and to process, like to skin them and everything. But yeah, it looks really good. We're also gonna get some plants that like to climb, so we're gonna grow them up just so it's like more looking like a secret garden, probably from this side, so it looks like a fence, and then really green behind it so you cannot see inside until you enter the arc. Kind of that's how the idea is. It's gonna take many years to really come alive, this idea.
Yeah, plus we're gonna do the same thing on the metal fence, so that's completely not visible.
Yeah, metal fence is also gonna have something climbing on it, so we grow it fully closed from every single side. Probably some like eatable berries we could do, maybe some normal like vines, some bushes, just all kinds of things, just to look really like wild and like you're in like another place. But yeah, let's move on and do the rest of the poles on this side. This one side is done, it is ready, and I hope the ground is enough level where the gates close pretty tightly, because I want them really close to the floor where nothing can get under. But you know how gates are, they will never be as secure at this size. You know, they're giant. This is for the tractor to get in with any equipment that we have. Biggest equipment will fit no problem, so should be no problem. Let's move on to the other side and do some fences, some poles there till we hit a bump. So the poles are done. I think we finished this whole side and we have met our impasse. This is a part that we need to solve before we can go further. So we have already done it, so let's see the clips. We haven't fully finished it, but let's see the clips of how it's getting on. And we're gonna first starting by plowing it, and then you're gonna see the next process. Let's go. So it works perfectly fine. The tractor was able to do it. I was scared that, you know, it's just gonna go in the ground and stop and slide the wheels, but it actually did a lot more better than I expected, without even front wheels being attached. So the front wheel drive is not working, only has two-wheel drive for now. I need to make it four-wheel drive. It would have probably done much better. It was sliding a bit, but that was because I had it's like a foot handbrake. So you press the foot and there's like a lever that engages the handbrake, and I accidentally press it a lot of times. So I had that engaged while trying to push the rock, and I made a hole, and that was really hard to get out of because it gets really slippy. The ground is really fluffy, so it made the job much easier. If I did it like a few days ago before the rain, it would have been rock hard. I would not be able to move this. This was the hardest part, which was the clay. So it was really hard to get this to move, but I did make it more or less quite nice and flat. This was a bump if you saw at the start. It was hard to tell because of the grass, but we now have it scooped in. We still need to go bring a lot more dirt. As you can see, there's still a lot of water. You know, fill all that up, but we do have a lot of dirt. I'm just scared the shovel might not be able to pick it up, but we're gonna try our best. Hopefully the shovel can pick it up and we can just dump it all here. Still gonna be with hands, the dumping. Sadly, we don't have like an extension to dump it. Maybe I'm gonna ask the neighbors, they have like a little bit of extension if it works in our tractor. See if I can at least have it like a bit of an angle to drop the dirt out. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Still a lot of more work here. We're gonna continue that on the next video. But I hope you enjoyed, and we're gonna see you next time. Bye bye.